Alright, what's up guys? It's Nqobile Tembane from Top Trader SA. We bring you guys another installment of Industry Chats podcast where we sit down with industry players and discuss the financial markets. And I'm not sitting alone today, I'm sitting with my amazing co-host
MJ Givens Kgasi. Hope everyone is well this cold morning.
Oh yeah, today it's cold on this very day. I don't know in a couple of weeks when this comes out, will it be cold on that day? Whether it's cold or not, I hope the markets are good.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter.
What matters are the candlesticks. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, we're shooting here at the XM Educational Office. So if you guys are interested, you can use the link below to find out all the information about them. They do host a free trading course here at Santon, and that's what we're actually going to be talking about today. So I'm just putting in a little bit of promotion before the actual promotion, you know. But it's not all promotion, it's more of a discussion today. We're sitting here with JB, John Bernard. Yes, how are you?
Yes, I'm all good.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, that's good. How is everyone doing? Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Excellent. Yes.
Yeah.
Quite a cold day today, but they're expecting snow in the country again.
Again? Wow.
Yes, in the mountains, but not here. We won't have it in Johannesburg today.
There's no need to talk about it.
Not like last week when we had proper snow.
Yeah. So, but that kind of missed my area where I stay, you know.
Didn't have.
Yeah, and the thing is, was it like snowing in like Santon area? Was it?
Well, in Johannesburg, definitely. Yes, I experienced it.
Is it?
At home, and I don't know if you guys saw a video of Ellis Park, the rugby stadium, but that was white.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a first time we had snows from 2012 here in Johannesburg.
It's been a while.
It's hitting us this year.
Yeah.
So, but all good. Yeah.
I can't talk about my experience because obviously I'm from Pretoria and we never experienced things there. So I wish when it came down, maybe we were shooting in Johannesburg, maybe that day, or I had a meeting in Johannesburg. I was gonna experience it.
Yeah.
But I'm so jealous. Man. I'm so jealous of the snow.
And we're not sitting alone today. We've got our ghost today. We've got Ghost Bishop in the building today. Yeah.
How are you, Bishop?
How are you, Bishop?
I'm fantastic.
Yes.
How are you?
We're doing well. We're doing well. Thank you for joining us today. Quite excited about what we have on the show today. With obviously Mr. John Bernard. So Bernard is not your surname. So your name is John Bernard. Isn't like it's one name.
Yeah, it's one name.
Well, is
John Bernard.
Is it hyphenated or?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. My surname is Dill, D-I-L-L.
Okay.
So
okay. So
but you can just call me JB or John.
Yeah.
So no problem. Yeah.
All right. No, that's great. Yeah. So you guys know, essentially, we bring industry players onto this podcast to discuss all things related to the financial markets as a whole. You know, all aspects of it. So we're not particularly focused on one thing. You know, we're not focused on forex. We're not focused on this. We're focused on the entirety of the market and also the mechanisms behind the market and what actually happens behind the market, behind the scenes of brokers, of schools, of education houses and all that. And so can you just give us an introduction of yourself? Just let the viewers know who JB is. Yeah.
Right, so I've been a full-time professional trader from 2009, so it's about 14 years.
Sure.
I started my trading career trading on the local Johannesburg Stock Exchange, our local equities or shares, and I've been trading ever since. And then last year I became part of the Tradepedia team and XM. So from Tradepedia's side, we provide all the education for all the XM clients around the world. And like you know, XM's got more than 10 million clients in 190 countries. So we're a group of certified instructors, certified traders, and also software developers. So the main office based in Dubai, and I believe you've had Avramis Despotis previously on the show. So he's our CEO and founder from Tradepedia, and I'm part of the team. So educating all the XM clients here in the XM Education Center in Johannesburg.
Yeah, guys, and guys, it is free, guys. It's free, right? All you need is an XM account.
Absolutely. So make use of the opportunity, guys. Open your XM account. If you are in Gauteng or anywhere in South Africa or in Africa, come to the XM Educational Center. Come and experience the education. I've had some clients with great results, positive results, increasing or improving their trading knowledge, enhancing their trading knowledge and skills. And that's what it's about. It will bring in some consistency into your trading and absolutely for free. So make use of it.
Yeah, wow. Before we actually get into like the course and everything, you actually spoke about you were a professional trader actually on the JSC, trading on JSC. In my head, I always think about it a lot actually. I'm like, okay, so there's the JSC, which is obviously South Africa right now, the South African market, and then you get the online global market and all that. And I'm always like trying to wrap my head around it. It's like is there a difference between like the global market and the South African market? I know there is a difference, guys. Just bear with me, stick with me. But it's just like how is it like different compared to the global markets trading the South African market or trading on the JSC?
Yes, remember the stock exchanges used to be physical locations. I mean, a lot of people would have watched the movies before where you sit on where you were on the floor. As a trader, it's a crazy place. A lot of people shouting there at each other, bidding to buy this and that. So a crazy place, but I never experienced it. It's all moving away from that. It moves to online trading. With the technology these days, with the internet, you can trade from anywhere. And even myself, in 2009, we sat in an office in Bryanston, 40 to 50 traders trading the markets, the equities, the local equities. And yes, exciting times. But there is a bit of a difference between what we call over-the-counter markets and then trading through an exchange. But remember, the Forex market, for example, the biggest market in the world, it is an over-the-counter market. There's no physical location for the Forex market because it is all over the world. So there's a bit of a difference, but so that's where I started on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, JSE.
So it's 40, 50 of you guys trading there. But like, was it using like the method of a prop firm? Was it, were you trading your own money? Do you go there, you trade your own money, or were you trading the house money?
Yes, so we had different options at the firm. You could either start on a small salary deal, and then the firm takes a big percentage of your funds, of your profits, and then after time you like climb up the ladder and get a bigger percentage, and where ultimately you are paying the firm a desk fee to be there, and they still take a small percentage of your profits, but they gave you the opportunity to trade with larger amounts of money, because you can think the pooled money together is a lot more. And obviously they're giving you the facility to trade, and information that comes through all those benefits you get through being there. And it's a lot more beneficial when you sit with other traders. I say one trader's only got two eyes to see, but 40, 50 different traders, this guy sees that guy sees that, a lot more opportunities and ideas around in an open floor plan trading room. Yes,
I think that makes sense, because a lot of times I think we as traders, we have a problem of emotions, obviously, whether you're winning or losing. And when you are in an environment where you are having a lot of traders there, I think at times, because I remember myself, I used to break a lot of laptops. Like when I lose, I'll just break a laptop, use my fist to break something, a door, a window. But I know that now, being in an environment where now starting to grow and, learning the dynamics of trading, being around people that are doing the same thing, you tend to relax. Because you don't want them to see the dark side of you. So, but what I'm getting from you is that, okay, you are being given a desk, because I know a lot of people always ask this question, that when you are trading in a floor, you are being given a desk. The desk comes obviously with the facility that they provide, maybe internet access, maybe the computer that we'll be using. It also comes with funds, isn't it?
With
funds, capital.
Yes. So well, ultimately, there you need to have your own funds there.
Yeah.
That's why. So if you started, for example, on the salary deal, you gained a small percentage, and those funds build up. So you need to have funds in the company. It's not like you're sitting there with zero cash.
I see.
So you are funding yourself, but you've got a bit of backing through the company. That's how the setup worked.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That was before you became a certified instructor, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes. Yeah, I also had to write many tests through the SAIFM, the South African Institute of Financial Markets.
Yeah.
To be eligible to trade on the live markets through the JSE. And I also had to trade for clients at the company in the beginning of my days. I started on the little salary deal where you trade for clients, so they would phone in and you would trade. So you need to be certified, have those certificates to be able and eligible to trade for clients.
Okay, I think the new term we're using today is account management. The Instagram type of deal we have. It's called account management, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You speak about you said SAF. You spoke about
it's the SAIFM, the South African Institute of Financial Markets.
Okay, what is that exactly?
Basically, through them you can write some tests and receive certificates to be able to or eligible to, for example, to trade for clients, Johannesburg Stock Exchange equities. So, I did those tests in 2008, 2009. It's many years ago. But even today, you need to have it to be able to trade for clients.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
But ultimately, at the company, the firm was called Golding Tour de Decker. It was a private prop trading firm, also a member of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange at that time. So, traded for many years there. And then ultimately you trade for yourself basically through the company, where the company still takes a percentage of your profit. So that's actually the setup how many of these prop trading firms work.
I've had such an interest in the JSE or the local markets actually as of late, because essentially a lot of people go on YouTube and they're like Forex, and obviously it's like this international thing, but as of late I've just been coming across guys who've interacted with the JSE and all that, because right now you just said they were a member of the JSE.
Yes.
What does that actually mean, like someone being a member of the JSE?
Oh yeah.
That's when a firm, those licenses do cost the firm a lot of money.
Okay.
And so ultimately, you need a lot of traders and a lot of clients to be able to pay those licenses to the JSE. But you need to be, in those days, they would call it, you're in co-location with the Johannesburg Stock Exchange.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if everything has changed lately.
Yeah.
It's many years ago. And also with the technology, everyone these days are sitting in any location where you only need a good internet connection, and with the technology you can trade from anywhere. And that's ultimately the same thing that what we are doing here with XM is trading from anywhere, any location, all these various instruments.
Okay, so is there a difference between being a member of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange and being listed? So was the firm being listed as a stock, as a stock on the exchange, or just being a member? So is there a difference between the two, being a member or being listed on the exchange?
Yes, there's definitely a difference. So when something is listed on the exchange, it's basically you can trade the share or the equity, or the share price is listed to trade. So the trading firm wasn't listed, but the firm was a member of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. So basically, they pay fees to the JSE, but they give the facility to clients to be able to trade through them and invest through them into the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. And us as traders, we did massive volumes through the firm. So, which is also, obviously very beneficial for the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, and also for basically you're providing liquidity also for the markets. And that's the thing that the South African markets lack quite a lot compared to the US stock exchanges. I mean, that's why the US stock exchanges are so popular. The liquidity there is massive, and your execution fees in the US is so cheap compared to locally here, which doesn't make sense because they have the liquidity there. Yeah, so that's a big difference.
So, what are the requirements to become a member of Johannesburg Stock Exchange? Are there specific requirements for one to qualify to become a member?
I think definitely you need to be licensed. You need some certifications and licenses, and then obviously there's a lot of fees involved, which is very expensive. So yeah, it's also quite a few years ago now. So I'm not sure, I'm not on top of those things anymore. I focus more actually on the international markets these days. I also started trading the US equities, and also Forex and gold and indices with XM. So yeah, my focus is more there. I think that provides even better opportunities than just the local markets here. The local markets, the liquidity sometimes and some execution fees can be very expensive. So yeah, I think there's better opportunities also in the international markets.
I think we need to realize how fortunate we are as a new generation of traders. That it doesn't really cost a lot, to be, trading via the CFDs. Because I'm just thinking of the fees that it's talking. It's fees and fees and fees.
Exactly.
And all we have to pay for is spread and maybe commission costs and swap. And those are the fees that we need to stress about these days. So for the past 14 years, is there any job that you have ever done besides being a trader?
No. Sure. I've only been trading. And then last year, like I said, I became the instructor, the Tradepedia instructor here in the XM Educational Center. I thought it was a fantastic opportunity because this is the first educational center that XM has opened in Africa. And so it's great to be part of Tradepedia and also XM. So yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, no, that's great. Because essentially, essentially, I was we were having a discussion on one of the episodes and saying that it's so important for clients to stay in the market. Because especially from XM offering, like you say, there's no free lunch, actually, you understand? So for XM to go and teach people for free, and actually it means so much to XM, because essentially you want a client to come in and trade for 10 years. You don't just want a client to come and trade for a week, put in money and then gone after that, So I think what XM is doing there is really powerful and innovative in such a big way.
Yes, the way we approach it is, and why we are providing this free education is, it will eventually be a win-win situation for the clients and for XM. Because XM wants the clients to make money, to be profitable. It's pointless to have a client depositing a bit of money, trades a bit and loses it and stops trading. So that's why we are investing in the education where they can become profitable and find consistency. So then they've got a client for a long time or forever. And so therefore it's a win-win situation. And we've also got the comparison. Just imagine you need to go and play football against Messi and Ronaldo, but you are an amateur. You have no chance. So therefore you need the knowledge to be able to compete with the professional traders, because those are the guys who are in the market. So you need to learn as much as possible, enhance your knowledge and your skills to be able to get competitive in the market and be profitable. That's the reason why we trade. We trade to make money, not just to press buttons and have fun, we trade to make money.
Okay. I want to ask this question. I want to get into the educational part just a little bit. So you are starting from scratch. Basically your whole entire educational system is from teaching beginners to, or you only have like a specific type of people that you want to attract to the facility to teach them?
No, the great thing from Tradepedia's side is we work on a gradient. So the courses here are designed to teach any person with, even if they've got no knowledge. So we teach them step by step, working on this gradient, and that's the beauty of it. And we spoke about it earlier, being a guru in the field. Yes, Avram is the spotters. He is a guru in the field with more than 30 years of experience in the markets. So he's the mastermind behind the whole educational system, what we provide here. So definitely any person who wants to get involved in the financial markets can come here and learn. And it's a great facility, what we've got here, the XM Educational Center.
Yeah, that's true. And can you give us a bit more background on the whole Tradepedia? And just a bit more background on Tradepedia as a whole.
Okay, so Tradepedia, like I mentioned earlier, based in Dubai. Avram is the spotters. He's the CEO and founder. We are many different instructors in, I think we're more than 20 in different countries. I'm one of 2 in South Africa. My friend Reino Dietlefs, he's on the XM Live channel and also on the XM Beginners Room and Advanced Room. But there's no educational center in Cape Town currently, so this is the only one. So I'm the instructor in the XM Educational Center here, and he's online. But then we've got many others around the world, in Dubai, even in Sri Lanka, in Thailand, South America, all various countries. So it's a very nice setup. You can think of it, all of us are certified instructors and also certified traders, but we are also software developers. So the software developer team have developed many powerful tools for the XM clients. So we teach them how to use the tools, what is incorporated in them, because ultimately it's good if you can understand what's behind it and clearly understand how it functions. It just improves your knowledge and trading decisions that you make in the market as well. So Tradepedia, very nice to be. It's great to be part of the Tradepedia team.
No, big up to you guys. So what's the kind of clientele that comes to to sign up? Because there's Instagram. So Instagram has been a bit of a good and bad thing for Forex, because it's kind of given Forex a platform for people to know about trading, but at the same time, it's also been a platform for people to sell Forex in a very bad light, if I can put it like that. So obviously, dealing with clients or dealing with students, because there's a lot of people that probably walk through these doors that come here and they're like, I'm here at XM, and next week I want to have R1 million in my account. So like, what are the different types of students? Because essentially a lot of people probably come with like mindsets that are not in the right place when they start out. So what is like that whole process of just having to deal with that?
Yes, look, we known as the Rainbow Nation here. Yeah. So you can imagine in this XM Educational Center, I've seen all different cultures, men, women, young, old, everything, which is also great. But the one thing I can mention is many clients have come in here, and you're talking about Instagram and all the social media channels and feeds. They get confused on what's happening on these channels, because you don't know who you're listening to there. So this guy is saying that, the other guy is saying the opposite. So this can confuse you. So for the clients that come to the XM Educational Center, what we teach them is technically correct.
Technically.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Yeah.
Technically correct according to international technical analysis.
Okay.
So if we teach you how to use a specific indicator, that's the correct way to use it. Not confusing you by saying this and then the next time saying that. So that's very important. So we've I can recommend the traders to come here and to come and learn. Definitely. It's not like social media where you can just get confused by random people.
Yeah. So tell me something, Mr. JB. You've mentioned, you've often used the word certified instructor. So
yes.
what does it take to become a certified instructor?
Like I mentioned to you earlier, I had to write many exams through the South African Institute of Financial Markets to receive the certificates.
Okay.
And international standards also, you can do exams to become a technical analyst, which is internationally recognized, basically. Okay. So all the Tradepedia instructors need those type of qualifications.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yes.
You mentioned earlier that you are software developers.
Yes.
So in your courses, do you incorporate automated trading where you teach your students automated trading, not only focusing on manual trading, or is that part of your structure of your courses?
Yes, so many of the Tradepedia, we call them the Tradepedia tools, are automated trading tools that do the analysis for you. They can also be automated to trade for you, but many of them are manual. You still need to go and place your trade. So they provide you with the analysis. That's why it's key to understand what does it analyze. So, and then we've got a fantastic money management tool also, which I think is the game changer for a lot of traders, because the high leverage that most traders use, they don't even understand what leverage is. So money management is key. So that money management tool, it allows you to know exactly what are you risking in each specific trade. If it is a percentage of your capital, or if it is a amount of money. So that is a game changer for traders, because I think many traders that start off, they don't really understand it. And money management is, they say it's about 90% of the importance of any trader.
Yeah, automated to the extent where you are teaching them how to use robots. I think it's something that is not in thing, especially if you look at crypto space. People are using robots, to trade for them. It's something that you incorporate in your courses, where you teach your students how to use robots, maybe to trade on their behalf.
Yes, I actually have a day where I cover algorithmic trading. So with the capabilities of the MT5 platform, you can program your own, make your own robot, like you are referring to.
You're gonna put people out of business now.
So I teach. I have a day where I teach people how to do that, to understand it. But I always tell the people, you have to test it for a long period of time, back test it on a demo account to see how it is operating and functioning before you apply it to real money. And that's one of the great benefits. What traders can use is to apply it on a demo account. Back in my days when I started, I didn't have the technology like a demo account. I had to do paper trading. Write down. I buy here, I sell here. Now with the technology, you've got the opportunity to back test and see, is it functioning properly? I mean, if it's not functioning, you won't even try it. But if it is showing positive results, yes, you can then apply it and see how it's going. But those things always need to be checked upon. You can't just think, I've got this algorithm running and I can go to Mauritius, lie on the beach. You've got to still keep your eye on the ball there. It's very important in algorithmic trading.
Do you normally name your robots after animals?
What's a good example?
Like Godzilla 2.0 robot that will trade for you and all that. Because essentially that's what we normally see. Like over the years, there've been a lot of people coming in with robots after robots, and it's just upgrade after upgrade, 3.0, 3.7, 3.50, you know. So when you say you've got like this type of thing that you teach within your curriculum, right? Do you teach them to sell? Because we've seen people sell a lot of robots lately. Or you want them to utilize for their own use? Because I keep on hearing you say they need to test and test and test and test and test. So
Yes.
is it for their benefits, or they can go to the extent of even, you know, making this product to be on a resale platform?
No, the thing is, I mean, if your robot is profitable, making money for you, why do you need to sell it? Why do you want to sell it?
Mr. JB, okay.
That's a different ball game.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
Yeah,
So
you're
a lot of
speaking, you're preaching, actually.
I think we've started with the episode now. No, we can,
only
yeah.
now.
Yeah, only now we've started. Now,
Okay,
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I teach them how to be able to build your own one.
Yeah.
Because now if you go to a random person and you buying his robot, he doesn't even tell you what the strategy is included.
Oh, yeah.
He
that's
doesn't
true.
know you don't know what is the strategy. So
Yeah.
if you know as a trader what is behind it, what is included in it, then you can say, yes, I like that, or I don't like that. But they just sell a thing to make money. So who says that robot is making money? You know? So we teach them how to be able to do it, because the capability of the MT5 platform with XM, it's not that hard, and it gives you the opportunity to back test and run it and see how it is operating. So, but yeah, I've got to be honest, my focus is not on a robot trading. I still press the button, I still do my money management, put in a stop loss, take profit, managing it manually. So, but I have played around with the robots. They can be very effective. Maybe I should put in a little bit more time there to see what's going on. But
Next thing he'll be selling the JB market killer there.
The market killer,
Yeah, JB market killer.
The JB market
the
killer
cash cow.
Okay, so you know what? So you know what I'm loving about this whole thing is that, like you said, certified instructors.
Yeah.
I love that so much. But right now, we're living in an era where a lot of, especially the young guys, a lot of them, their only interest is to be mentors and things like that. So have you ever taught people something and then found out maybe like now they're selling a course on the other side? Or have you ever experienced that or witnessed that? Someone that you taught here, now next thing they the ones now teaching outside.
The same course.
The same course.
I'm not aware of it. Maybe you guys know something that I don't. So please let me know.
Yeah, no, essentially that is what happens, because so basically the industry is like this, because like I always believe in South Africa we've got it's very weird how the South African financial market is structured. We literally have two different financial markets. I kid you not. We have the online Instagram, social media, financial markets, and then we have the actual markets with people interacting, the JSC, money managers, your asset managers, and all that. So we have like and there's like a very a line right in between right now, you know. I can tell you've been participating on the other side, not on this side with the social media guys. Or you've been participating in I don't want to say the real market, because they're both real, but it's just very different. But over the years, we've had people, obviously, who've done very well on this side of the spectrum. And those guys who've done very well on this side of the spectrum have become like people who now formulate courses for people, and they teach other people to trade, and they charge for that and all that. But now you've got like a new generation of guys who now their only interest is to be those guys, and like they want to call themselves mentors. You know, one day you'll find somebody, they come to you asking for course one day, and like, hey, can you teach me how to trade? And then next week they're the ones now teaching other people how to trade.
Well, I can just warn the viewers out there, you got to be careful to who you're listening to.
Yeah.
A guy calling himself a mentor, what is his background? What is his trade history? You know, so those things are important. The instructors from Tradepedia side, we have a lot of experience in the financial markets. So, yeah, I can just warn you, don't listen to anyone out there on social media. I've had a lot of people come into the office here. They come in here, they are confused. They don't know what is right, what is wrong. So, yeah, if you've got the opportunity, come and learn. And it's for free here.
Yeah.
Other guys, other mentors out there charge thousands, and is it really working? Are you guys profitable after that? So, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the scary part is when you get a lot of DMs from so-called mentors and gurus that have institutions, by the way, where you find somebody say, look, man, I need you to teach me your strategy. And when you go and look at their profile, you're like, this person has more than 500 people that are following him, that are learning from him, and he wants to learn from you.
Yeah.
And you just know that obviously all the following, it's one blind man leading the rest, you know. So it's kind of tricky. But now I think maybe if we can get into regulations as well when it comes to this, to say how does one spot a good institution, a good mentor, and how does one differentiate between, you know, a short-term type of mentor that wants to come take your money, will teach you whatever, then is gone, and meets you in McDonald's for McDonald's free Wi-Fi, 100 megabytes, you are done with the course. And I also want to ask this question: do you normally like give them, after they finish the course here in the educational center here, do you give them like a certification as well to say you've participated in the program of Tradepedia and you are now certified to be maybe a beginner trader?
What we do is we've got a test. The clients can write a test. If they attended most of the sessions, they need 80% to pass. And if they pass, they do get a certificate. It's basically a certificate of attendance for the course. So, but we then give that to them. And I've had many clients here repeating the same course over and over. That is how you remember, through repetition also, because it's a lot of information what you receive here in the XM Educational Center in a 3-hour session. So yeah, they do receive a certificate of attendance for the course if they pass, but 80% is needed. So we don't. It's not like school where you need 40% to pass. Imagine. That's not good enough. If you are working with your own money and your funds, you need to be able to know what you are doing. So that's why we keep the standards high with 80% to pass.
Okay, no, that's great. Yeah, so
after they have been certificated, your students, do you have some mechanism where you kind of, follow up kind of thing, where you kind of assessment of your own work, to see whether the quality of students that you have produced you are kind of happy with? Do you have some mechanism to trace the success of the input of your courses in these students' life?
Look, I've had many come through the office here. Definitely, it must be a few hundred. So it's hard to keep in contact with everyone. Some people come in for only a few classes, but I've had many clients come in here attending the course multiple times, and I do get feedback from them on a WhatsApp or so, showing positive results, which is fantastic to hear. I've also had the comments, I'm changing lives, which is brilliant from my side. So it makes me happy when I hear those things, So making a difference in other people's lives, which is, I feel good when I hear that.
Yeah, no, that's great. Answered. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about the structure of the course. Like, how is it actually structured, the Tradepedia course?
Okay, so we've got 2 courses. Lately, it's actually also changed and it's become a lot more practical. But we've got 2 courses. The first course, we call it the basic course, but it's not so basic. It's the first course and the second course, where the second course is a lot more advanced. But the structure has actually changed now, where on Saturday mornings, we've got 2 sessions in a month, where that's actually designed for the beginner traders, for the introductory side of trading. And that actually builds your roots or your foundation. If you don't know those elements, you're missing out on very, very important aspects, For example, the lot size. How big is a lot size in an index compared to Forex, to gold, to shares? It's different. And that's ultimately very important, because that's the volume you are trading. That's your exposure to the market. Another important concept, leverage.
Yeah.
You can use leverage to your advantage if you know how to use it, but it increases the risk also. So those elements are very important for any trader to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. No, that's great. Sure. I don't know, man. Like, I think we've really come into the course. You've spoken about. I'm happy. Today I'm happy. Yeah, no, guys. Just for the sake of transparency, this was our second time shooting. So, hey, we always try to give you guys the best. So, like me today, I'm happy. I'm JB. I'm happy today.
No, fantastic.
I'm very happy today. And thank you for such a fruitful conversation, though, because essentially, I think what you guys are doing is really important. Now, okay, before we actually go, psychology. Do you guys touch on psychology? How do you deal with psychology? I know MJ is a big fan of psychology of trading. Do you guys? Do you guys touch on that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So from Tradepedia side, we've got an educational system based on technical analysis,
Okay.
risk and money management, and also behavioral finance. So behavioral finance is more the psychology side of things. How do we think? How do we make decisions? How does the human mind operate? Yes, we can be very emotional.
Yeah.
And each person is different also. A different risk appetite, works with or trades with a different amount of capital. So to be able to control your emotions is key for any trader. So we definitely I also teach the psychology side of trading.
Okay, no, that's great.
What just before we do, what are some of the things that you experience as a trader when it comes to psychology? I've confessed mine. I used to break laptops. On your side, what have you experienced?
Let me quickly tell you, I sat in an office with 40 to 50 men.
Yeah.
No ladies involved.
Okay.
So just imagine if you see a mouse flying through the window, a keyboard smashed. Oh man, yeah. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
So I'm quite good in controlling myself, but the emotions as a trader, if you've been doing it for so long, it's your job. You can keep your emotions under control. So that's ultimately where you want to, the stage you want to reach as a trader. But no trader is happy when he's losing money. That is also the key, to keep it to the bare minimum and as little as possible. It is part of the game, unfortunately. No trader can be 100% accurate. It's impossible.
So guys, you have that. If you are on Instagram and you're seeing somebody tell you that they are 100% right all the time, just know that you are being scammed. There's no such a thing as 100% win rate robot, 100% win rate strategy. You will definitely going to lose at some point.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's why we teach the clients here to always use a stop loss. The stop loss protects you from losing all your money in your account. And you always want to remain in the game. If you don't have funds left, you can't get into the market for the next opportunity. So I've also got the saying, one trade shouldn't make or break your trading account or your trading career. You can't have all your eggs in one basket, because if it falls, it's gone. So those things are key for all traders.
Yeah.
No, perfect.
I'm happy as well.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Bishop, are you happy?
I'm super happy.
Okay.
Thank you so much, JB, for coming. Oh, not coming out. Actually, we found JB.
Yeah, he should be thanking us for coming. He works here.
Yes, welcome to my office.
No, thank you so much for just making time today. I know today was not a day of classes today, and you still came in, and I appreciate your time. And I really hope you guys heard what we had to say. I really hope you guys utilize this opportunity. It's a really important opportunity. It's a really powerful opportunity. You guys should really use what you're given, use what you have. Yeah. I mean, if you're wherever you are right now, you're like, yo, it's funny. It's like, hey, maybe I've got 200 right now, either to fund an account or come for transport to come in and learn course. Yeah. I mean, weigh those out. The information that's here, guys, like, go check out the overview of the course. We'll have a link in the description, and you'll see, guys, this is actually, the Tradepedia is not here to play games. It's not here to play games for real. No, but like, JB, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for coming onto the show finally. And like, appreciate your time.
No, it's a pleasure, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next week on the next episode. It's myself, Nqobile Tembane.
Mujalfa Givens Kgasi.
Yo. All right, we out.